Welcome to Astronomy Daily, the podcast that brings you the universe one story at a time. I'm your host, Anna.
And I'm Avery. Today we'll be looking at a huge success for Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket, a dramatic planned return to Earth for 3 Chinese astronauts, and a comet that decided to put on a show by breaking apart right in front of our telescopes.
And to top it all off, we're coming back down to Earth to explore a massive 10,000-year-old crater discovered in China. So let's get started. Avery, why don't you kick us off with Blue Origin?
Absolutely. This is big news in the commercial space race. Blue Origin just had a landmark success with the second launch of its New Glenn rocket. It wasn't just a launch, it was a complete mission profile success. They deployed a NASA science mission that's now on its way to Mars.
Which is a major achievement in itself. But that wasn't the main event everyone was watching, was it?
Not at all. The real nail-biter and the part that had everyone glued to their screens was the landing. For the first time, they successfully landed the massive New Glenn first-stage booster on one of their autonomous drone ships out in the ocean. And we have to emphasize how difficult that is. You're essentially trying to land a skyscraper on a moving target in the middle of the sea.
That's the holy grail of modern rocketry. Proving reusability is the key to bringing down the cost of access to space. SpaceX has been the dominant player there, but this proves Blue Origin is officially in the game, and then some. It's an incredible feat of engineering. The guidance systems have to account for wind, ocean currents, the rocket's own fuel sloshing around. The margins for error are razor thin. So this isn't just a win, it's a demonstration of some serious precision technology.
Exactly. And New Glenn is a beast of a rocket designed for heavy lift missions. With this successful landing, they've demonstrated a capability that's crucial for future contracts, especially high-value government payloads and the big lunar missions planned for the Artemis program. The competition is definitely heating up.
It's an exciting development that benefits the entire industry.
It's not just about competition, though. Having multiple, reliable heavy-lift rockets is a game-changer for science and exploration. It opens up the possibility for more ambitious missions, larger space telescopes, and even the construction of orbital infrastructure.
Now, speaking of missions in orbit, our next story involves a situation that was a little less smooth. It concerns 3 astronauts aboard the Tiangong Space Station.
Right. This has been a tense situation. They were scheduled to return to Earth, but there was a problem with their ride home, the Shenzhou 20 spacecraft.
That's right. During routine checks, tiny cracks were discovered in one of the porthole windows. The suspected culprit is a micrometeoroid or a small piece of space debris. It's a stark reminder of the constant hazards of living and working in low Earth orbit.
Even a sand-sized piece of debris can cause catastrophic damage at orbital velocities, so they couldn't risk re-entry in a compromised vehicle. What was the solution?
Fortunately, the replacement crew was already on its way. The new Shenzhou 21 spacecraft had just arrived at the station, so the stranded crew will be able to return to Earth aboard that new undamaged ship. And the plan is to bring them back to Earth sometime today, the China Manned Space Agency, or CMSA, said in a statement. We wish them well in the return journey.
That's a relief. And what happens to the damaged Shenzhou 20?
Well, there's a fascinating silver lining. The damaged ship will remain docked to the station for now. It presents a unique opportunity for researchers to study the long-term effects of space debris impacts on spacecraft materials without having to bring it back to Earth.
Turning a near disaster into a valuable scientific experiment. I love it. From human drama to cosmic drama, our next story is about a comet that has been putting on quite a show. We're talking about Comet C 2025 K1, also known as Atlas.
Right. This comet had a very close encounter with the sun back in October, and it seems the experience was a bit too much for it.
A bit too much is an understatement. The intense heat and gravitational forces caused it to fragment. Astronomers at the Asiago Observatory in Italy and the Virtual Telescope Project have captured incredible footage showing the comet has broken into at least 3 distinct pieces.
It sounds destructive, but for scientists, this is actually a fantastic event. Why is that?
It's because Comet C 2025 Atlas is a pristine object, a visitor from the Oort cloud in the outermost reaches of our solar system.
A cosmic time capsule.
Exactly. It's made of the same ancient ice and dust that formed the planets billions of years ago. When it breaks apart, it's like cracking open a geological treasure chest.
So by studying the light from these fresh fragments before they have a chance to change, scientists can get a much clearer picture of the raw ingredients that built our solar system. It's an incredible, unexpected opportunity.
It's certainly a positive way to look at it.
And for our final story, we are coming home to planet Earth for a discovery that looks back thousands of years. Geologists in southern China have confirmed the discovery of a massive impact crater named the Jinlin crater.
And when you say massive, what are we talking about?
It's nearly a kilometer wide. Analysis shows it was formed by a meteorite impact within the last 11,700 years, during the Holocene epoch, which is our current geological period. The energy released was equivalent to about 40 atomic bombs.
Wow, that's incredible. And it's the largest crater ever found from this recent of a time period, right?
That's what makes it so significant. Finding relatively young craters is extremely rare. On Earth, processes like erosion, vegetation growth, and human activity quickly erase the evidence.
Right, especially in a wet subtropical climate like southern China. You'd expect the crater to be filled in and overgrown very quickly. It's amazing it was identifiable at all.
Exactly. Discoveries like the Jinlin crater are crucial for planetary defense scientists. They help us build a more accurate model of how frequently medium-sized asteroids hit our planet. Each new crater we find refines our understanding of the potential risks and helps us better prepare for the future.
And that's a wrap on our news roundup for today. From Blue Origin's reusable rocket success and a dramatic astronaut rescue to a fragmenting comet and a massive ancient crater here on Earth.
It just goes to show that there is always something new and exciting happening both out in the cosmos and right here at home. Thank you for joining us on Astronomy Daily.
Until next time, keep looking up.